Hi everyone, it's Heidi from Joyful Artistry. Thank you for being here today. Let me just get myself all together here. I want to make a pocket organizer that will hang on the wall and use one of these little spindles to hold it, to hold the whole bottom part. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of this I think it was a dresser scarf maybe. So I just cut a bit off. As you can tell, it is tattered, torn, stained. This that came with a nice hole in it, which gives it some character, but isn't anything that I would want to put on a dresser, but thought we could make a wall hanging out of it that we could put some things in some pockets. So I've cut some batting. This is 2 pieces of batting. Need some heft to it. So what I thought I would do today is just layer it up and pin it to show you. You don't need to see me sew it all together, but I will do a video of it when it's completely finished. But today, let's just layer it up. This is a piece of a large pillow sham. Oh my gosh, can't find my words today, you guys. It's quilted. It'll give it some structure here, which I like, and give it a little bit of heft there. So I want to go ahead and just pin this portion down and get some pins here. It is okay that you're going to see a little bit of the batting on the edges. This side had a little scallop to it. I'm going to keep that on there. I don't mind that. So the first layer is the table runner or dresser scarf. And then we've got some batting, and then we've got a little quilted piece here. Just get this all put together. And because of the hole here, I want to make sure that this up here, when I go to sew it, doesn't pull out, and kind of give a flare at the top. Let me grab some more pins here. So this is sort of our base, what we're going to work with. My pins are in an old canning jar. Okay, we're going to get this pinned right up. And then I pulled some other dresser scarves that I've used for other projects to use as my pockets. Now in the pockets, you can use it in your craft room if you want to. You can use it I don't know, you could store some linens in it if you wanted to, all kinds of different things. So I've got this. Now this dresser scarf, I already used the top and I already used the bottom. So I'm thinking this may be a great base for a pocket, just the outside of the pocket, and then we're going to layer it with a few different doilies and things. So, and then I have this Battenberg, which I think this will be the outside of the bottom pocket. So I'm just going to cut this here. Let me move this out of the way. Just want to make sure that I sort of get a straight cut here. And what I'm going to do is behind this, I will put, I'm going to cut along here. Just see where I'm at. It'll sort of be straight, you guys. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is not straight. Oh, I see. So I'm just going to straighten this up a little bit. And if it's off, it's okay because I'm going to put lace along the top. Save those little bits and pieces for a little snippet roll. Okay, so here we have the base of the bottom pocket. I like all the lace coming out around the outside. And then I'm going to do the top pocket, but this bit of lace will come out of the top because it's going to, the bottom part will be underneath this one. So let's just start here. And I start with some bigger chunks. If I have to cut it down, I will. Throw that off to the side because we don't need that. Oh, I wonder if I could tear this. That'll give an even better edge. If we can do that. Yep, like that. So then we have our top pocket and our bottom pocket. So we'll have stuff that will go in here and we'll have things that'll go in here. Now this isn't going to need anything behind it, but let me grab one of my pillowcases here. So I have this vintage pillowcase with this, and then I have just this with a little bit of, oh, it's got a little decoration here. I've already ripped off the lace because the lace was gorgeous for another project. So what I think I'm going to do is take a piece of this one because I love the feel of this one. And sort of kind of eyeball it. And we're going to rip a piece. And then we are going to rip a piece. Okay. Have that. Now, the top of, okay, so this, because if you put, the reason I want to put this on the back of this piece is when you slide something into the pocket, I do not want it to get caught on the Battenberg. Okay, so I just want to pin this. Okay, oops, all my little pins. Should be using my pin cushion, but I don't want to go grab it. So I'm just going to start by pinning this down here. And this will this is just going to give you the base and the start for your pocket organizer. All right, so the next thing that we want to do with these is I'm going to pull this one down just a little bit. We're going to start decorating, but you notice this had this great edging on here, which I really like, and I thought, this might look good at the top of this little, whoops, sorry, I don't want to move that out of the frame very much. Okay, and I can trim that. So yeah, I want a little something along the top. I like that a lot, and I don't mind that it's hanging over. I may trim it at the end, I may not, but I think that looks great up there. Now this is just decoration at the top of the wall hanging. And put one more here. And before I sew the top piece, I will put some little pins and be careful, make sure that I am getting everything here when I sew across the top. And I may sew a couple times. So let's start to decorate. I got a pile of things here, and I may have to go off and grab a couple other little things. So I have another crocheted edging here that may look nice along here. Yeah, see how that looks like? Okay, so I have just some, this is just crocheted doilies pieces. This was a piece of a tablecloth. And I'm thinking that's too big. Let me grab some little ones because I'm never in short demand of doilies, that's for sure. I think this is a little wide for here, although I love it. Could put that a little bit wide. Let's see what else I can find for some edging, you guys. I don't think there's anything in my little pile here that I could use. But I have these fun little doilies. And I mean, we could just totally cover that with that. But we'll see. We're going to play around. And here's this is a vintage satin curtain that I ripped a piece off and then I made a ruffle out of it. So this might be a nice ruffle to go along here. And we're going to lay stuff out. We're going to take stuff off. We'll add stuff. Oops, I want to do that. And I like the lighter color, the darker color, the medium colors. And we can embellish with jewelry if we want to. And there, okay. That's just sort of a starting point there. Let me see if I can find some other little fun things that we can add. Now, in one of my other ones I've done, I've added a glove. Do I have my bag of gloves? I do have my bag of gloves. That one's a little bit big. Let me see if I can find a smaller one. I like the pink, adding the pink to it. Yeah, these are stained. They were used and loved. This one has a little pearl on it. Pull that one out. Oh, here's a creamy one. So I'm just going to pull a few things out so that we can see what we like, Oh, those are brand new. Let's see. And I mean brand new, I mean they were never worn. Okay, so I'm just going to see. Yeah, see, this has got some staining on it. Look at that with the little buttons on the side. Oh, size 6, you guys. Press store. Okay. So we have, I feel like that's a little big. I like the idea of putting a glove on here. I don't know if my machine will love that. Or do we want to put one of these on, but want to show the thumb? I don't know. I'm not 100% in love with that, but doesn't mean I can't find one more little one. Let's see if I've got another little one in my drawer. Always an abundance of little gloves. That's for sure. All right, let me just pull a few more that I have, you guys, and see if we can do something with one of these. Although I like this one, I just feel like it's just too much and it will take away. Let me stretch this out. I'm going to put it on, stretch it out a little bit. It seems too long and skinny, almost like you're going to see like a skeleton. But if we stretch out the fingers, maybe. Oh my gosh, you guys. How is this comfortable? That doesn't feel comfy to me. But there was a time that women wore gloves all the time. I don't know. Not loving that one. And then we've got this little one here. Okay. I think I like that, you guys. So that, let's put this here. And this is a lot of playing, right? You play. You do a lot of playing with it. Let me grab a pin. I don't know if this is a pin or a button. Let me grab that, and that back here. And look at that, you guys. Oh, I love that. And it'll be, I would want to put this kind of off center, not directly in the middle. So we could do something like that. Let me find some more of my lace and things. I've got this bit of a doily that I've cut apart already. Let me see what I have for some longer pieces. Not crazy about that on top of the other one, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll find something else here. We always do. There's all kinds of different things here that we can use. I'm going to grab another. I want to put a little something maybe above or underneath this. But so far, I'm really happy with the way that this is turning out. I'm going to find a little lace. I do love using the edging on different pillowcases. Got a couple more doilies that we could cut up here and put on. So I've got this and this one, that edging. Ooh, that's a nice edging right there. That is a nice edging. I'm going to just lob a bunch of this off. Oh, bummer, bummer, bummer. Okay, that's okay. Okay, just get around, go all the way around. I tried to do, too much at one time, you guys. And that's all right. We can make it work. All right, so if we've got this little guy here, I don't know, maybe we want to flip that little top part down. I want to put that there. And then, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. All right, so let's move a couple things off. Maybe we want to put, oh, I'm going to leave this here because I love the ruffle. I'm going to move this down, but I do like that folded over. And we may try and find something a little bit smaller for that. Oh, I do love this edging. And maybe we put the edging underneath in the back. What do you think about that? And as you put things in, this will get covered up. So I do like this, you guys. I do like how that looks underneath. I like that layering. And then let's put this back on because I do really like this too. And there's always a little way to use the things that we like. Okay. The top of the Battenberg, because I don't want that to show. So I'm just going to trim this here. Put that off to the side. And this is going to get trimmed. This will get trimmed to the edge, but I just want to continue to play a little bit. Now I have this little doily that maybe we wouldn't want to put some more layers here. And I start with some basic things, and then I just start layering up. I don't want that to be directly in the middle. So if we do something like that, I can put this here, or I can add even just some little buttons. Oh, I think I like that better. This seems a little bright. And I'm not sure that these would be the 3 buttons, but I do like the buttons on here. Okay. I'm going to set that one off to the side. But I do feel like we need a little something here because the glove seems to blend quite a bit with what we have. So maybe we try and find, I have other buttons in other places. Now, this is just my process, you guys. Like this, it's a little, oh, I like that on there. Okay, so we have, oh, these are pretty, these buttons, all the buttons. I love working with vintage buttons. Okay, so far we have that. I have some other little things we can use here, you guys. I was going to use this on another project, but maybe we could use it on this project. What if, so I have some coffee stained little flowers, and we can make like a little nosegay that can go on here. And then I have this, maybe something like that. And I want to try and put, these are beautiful. Maybe a little bit of this. Let's trim up one of these. Now, these are using these vintage doilies that just sit in drawers that people donate, don't want anymore. Trim that down a little bit. Okay. This brings a new life to, there we go. Something like that, something like this. Brings a new life to these doilies. Okay. And now I have a little bit of fabric here that might look nice if we did a little square. Play around with this. It's a fabric that has writing on it. Let me just make sure it's going to go the right way. Coming up and out of here. Again, it's just layering, layering, layering so that you can, to a place where you really like how it's turning out. So far, so what I will do, I feel like this is done, the bottom pocket. I'm going to sew around this one, then I'm going to put this one down, sew, then I'm going to put this one down, and I'm going to do just a little stitching here. I'm probably just going to hand stitch this one on the pocket because I don't think my machine can go through all these layers. And then I'm going to stitch along this pocket there, this top part, the ruffle for the pocket. And then what I'll do is I'll stitch around this one. I'll stitch along the top to get this adhered. I will stitch probably around each one of these, stitch around here, and then this will get put on by hand. And then I'm going to stitch along the top. So we have that. Now, we're going to need some pieces that will go over the rod or the dowel that we're going to use. Okay. So we could try something like this. That will, now I don't want these flopping down. I don't want the edges to do this. So I'm wondering if I wouldn't want to put an edging that goes from this end to this end on here. But let me finish this. This piece here, I'll show you. will be attached here, and it will hang. Let me lay this down so you get a good view of that. So if we have one here, and then it's too short. Sorry if I'm completely in the camera, you guys. Okay, and then I think we just need 4. And then this, and they don't have to be perfect. That will go like that. And then we just need something that's going to go all the way across, that I think, this is heavy. And I want something, again, it's another, this is a pillowcase. It could be a piece of a edging off of a tablecloth if you wanted to. And I'm wondering, before I rip, oh, I have this too, you guys. I'm wondering before I rip it if it's, yeah, see, I feel like it'll take away from that. So I'm not going to rip this one. Man, you guys should see my craft room is a disaster. Okay, so what we can do is fold this one over. We do an edging like this. It goes from end to end here. I do like that a lot. Okay, so let me just cut where I need, okay, let me do this. And I don't, so with this piece, I could just do like cut all the way down here, trim it this way. But what I'm thinking is, if I fold it, and even if I was to fold it again, but I would, oops, it will give me some strength out here when I am sewing this on. But for right now, I'm just going to fold it in half just to kind of get that look. Okay. Yep, and I don't even mind that that's crinkling up a little bit there. So, and this will get sewn up a little bit higher so that we can really see that lace there. But for now, this is what we have. I'm going to sew this together, get this all done, and then I'm going to do another video that will that I will show it completely done. So I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a moment and do that. I would appreciate it. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you have a question or a comment, please put that in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. So thank you so much for being here, and have a great day.